Good evening and welcome to the 9 o'clock news on COK News. Tonight our top story is smoking, not so bad for you after all. We also have the sports news, a report on how Ireland has the highest rate of moaners in the world, the death of satire and a light-hearted and whimsical story about students making a news show. First up, in a startling new discovery made by top scientists, it turns out that smoking may be good for your health.
Ever since some guy or girl discovered that smoking was bad for your health, there has been an opinion that has been believed by many. But recent studies have showed that this is actually not the case. The original document that stated that smoking was ill-advised actually had a typo on it. Where it said smoking bad, it should have actually read smoking good.
That really is remarkable news. And who are these scientists who unearthed this document?
The two scientists who conducted the research are Dr. Marlborough and Dr. John Blair. Praise must also go to the Silken Institution for funding the research.
So, in light of these discoveries, what effect will it have on the tobacco industry?
It's very much a given that the sale of cigarettes will now multiply at a rapid rate. The tobacco industry is also expected to at least double the price of cigarettes, which will mean they will make astronomical profits. But it's not just the tobacco industry that will be affected by the discovery, because the film industry will be involved also. Previously in film rating system, that if a film did not feature smoking, then it is likely to get an older age rating. So now films which feature a lot of smoking will get a lower age rating. Already Basic Instinct is down to 12 age certificate. It's good to know that we now live in a safer environment.
Thanks, Nigel. And next we have sports with Sam.
Thanks, Ronnie. Starting with football first, Wayne Bridge and John Terry locked horns today in the Manchester City and Chelsea game, the first time the two players have met since John Terry had full-on sex with Bridge's ex. Bridge refused to shake Terry's hand during the pre-game handshakes, confirming that there's still tension between the former teammates. Eventually, someone went on to win. Still in football, Wayne Rooney has once again done damage to his foot in Manchester United's recent game against some European team. This makes him a major doubt for their next Pepsi commercial. His wife Colleen was said to be bitterly disappointed because she would have to wait for another week's wages so that she could buy her new pair of rocket skates. When asked if she would go on the dole to compensate for the losses, she declined to comment. Next is golf news, and today Tiger Woods issued a public apology for something that happened in his private life. In a desperate bid to impress his sponsors, Woods said sorry for the amount of times he cheated on his wife, who's Scandinavian.
So, an eventful day in the world of sports. And now, a story that is likely to offend all our viewers. A recent study has had conclusive results that show Ireland has the highest rate of moaners in Europe. And now on to Nigel.
In the rest of Europe, the public certainly seem to think so. The study which tested people by asking them, could I get a second of your time for a survey, showed that the Irish citizens reacted the worst to this question. We asked the people who performed these tests what they thought of the results.
I just think it's an absolute disgrace.
This is absolutely intolerable.
Just no pleasing some people, especially when they're idiots.
Thanks, Nigel, for that awful story. And now, is satire finally dead? New scientific studies show that this may well be the case.
The test proved conclusive. We've proven that satire is officially dead. If that was not entirely clear from the interviews that I conducted, then that means you watch too many bad films and television shows, and you will soon lose the use of your brain cells. I'm Nigel, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Nigel. Although you may be stuck with a depressing feeling that satirical humour has been shot down in favour of cheap jokes, fear not, because we have exclusive footage of Lady Gaga's latest costume. She sure is a character. Now, it appears that our news station may have some competition. IADT have set out to make a news show of their own. Is this the future of news? Nigel's there to find out.
Having limited knowledge of how to make a news show and probably limited knowledge of how to even edit what they film, a group of students from IADT are attempting to film a news show for their newsroom.
Well, we were put into groups to make a news show. It's been going pretty well, so watch your back, CNN.
Well, at least you enjoyed yourself.
Not particularly.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about competition. Back to you in the studio.
They were pretty good. So thank you for tuning in. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow night and on Thursday night at Mohican night, so don't miss that. I've been Veronica Lake. Thank you. Good night.